Does your user agreement still suck?
I'm not sure how to answer that, Senator.
Can you still hide a dead body and all that legalese where nobody can find it?
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a fiery exchange that took place during a recent congressional hearing. It was Senator Kennedy versus Mark Zuckerberg in a heated debate over privacy laws, social media's impact on children, and the role of big tech in our lives. It all started with Senator Kennedy's scathing criticism of Facebook's user agreement. He didn't hold back, describing it as overly complex and almost impossible for the average person to understand. Kennedy suggested that the agreement might be deliberately complicated to hide crucial details from users. Do you think tech companies are upfront with us about how they use our data? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Senator Kennedy expressed serious doubts that tech companies like Facebook will take the necessary steps to regulate themselves when it comes to privacy and user protection. He implied that Congress will need to step in and lay down the law. Kennedy even went as far as to compare big tech companies to powerful countries, accusing them of blocking reasonable regulations that could protect users, especially children. It's clear that this debate is far from over, and it raises a critical question. If you're passionate about privacy, tech regulations, or just want to see a powerful clash of opinions, hit that subscribe button and let's get into it.
Mr. Zuckerberg, let me ask you a couple of questions. Might wax a little philosophical here. I have to hand it to you. You have convinced over 2 billion people to give up all of their personal information, every bit of it, in exchange for getting to see what their high school friends had for dinner Saturday night. That's pretty much your business model, isn't it?
It's not how I would characterize it. And we give people the ability to connect with the people they care about and to engage with the topics that they care about.
And you take this information, this abundance of personal information, and then you develop algorithms to punch people's hot buttons, and send and steer to them information that punches their hot buttons again and again and again to keep them coming back and to keep them staying longer. And as a result, your users see only one side of an issue. And so, to some extent, your platform has become a killing field for the truth, hasn't it?
I mean, Senator, I disagree with that characterization. We build ranking and recommendations because people have a lot of friends and a lot of interests, and they want to make sure that they see the content that's relevant to them. We're trying to make a product that's useful to people and make our services as helpful as possible for people to connect with the people they care about and the interests they care about.
But you don't show them both sides. You don't give them balanced information. You just keep punching their hot buttons, punching their hot buttons. You don't show them balanced information so people can discern the truth for themselves. And you rev them up so much that so often your platform and others becomes just cesspools of snark where nobody learns anything, don't they?
Well, Senator, I disagree with that. I think people can engage in the things that they're interested in and learn quite a bit about those. We have done a handful of different experiments and things in the past around news and trying to show content on a diverse set of perspectives. I think that there's more that needs to be explored there, but I don't think that we can solve that by ourselves. One of the things that I saw...
I'm sorry to cut you off, Mr. President, but I'm going to run out of time. Do you think your users really understand what they're giving to you, all their personal information, and how you process it and how you monetize it? Do you think people really understand?
Senator, I think people understand the basic terms. I mean, I think that there's... I actually think that a lot of people overestimate how much information there is that we have.
It's been a couple of years since we talked about this. Does your user agreement still suck?
I'm not sure how to answer that, Senator.
Can you still hide a dead body and all that legalese where nobody can find it?
Senator, I'm not quite sure what you're referring to, but I think people get the basic deal of using these services. It's a free service. You're using it to connect with the people you care about. If you share something with people, other people will be able to see your information. It's inherently, if you're putting something out there to be shared publicly, or with a private set of people, you're inherently putting it out there. So I think people get that basic part of how the service works.
But Mr. Zuckerberg, you're in the foothills of creepy. You track people who aren't even Facebook users. You track your own people, your own users who are your product, even when they're not on Facebook.
So there you have it, a heated and eye-opening exchange between Senator Kennedy and Mark Zuckerberg that brought some critical issues to the forefront. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, comment, and of course, subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.